Hey guys, welcome back to the Let's Not Die Hardcore Diablo 3 playthrough. If y'all just heard that, that was me dropping my phone between my legs. But we're doing this playthrough from level 1 to 70, and possibly beyond if anyone's joined in and actually commented on something for me to do by then. But we'll go ahead and jump back into it. Let's see. Actually, let's get rid of some of this junk in our inventory. Oh, gotta sell it. I figured it. Why did I go past squirt? I'm not really thinking at the moment. We're probably actually gonna do some Halls of Agony because I don't want to riff at the moment. My friend told me that the gameplay seemed a little bit choppier. I feel like it probably is for me recording. And like I said, I don't have the best PC or anything like that. So let me know if you all think the gameplay is choppy at all for you all. He did say his phone has some trouble watching 1080p content at the same time as well, though. So I'm definitely noticing a few frame drops, though. I hope it's still watchable, though. Of course, probably no one will actually comment. Like I said, no one really watches this. This is pretty much just for me. Okay, yeah. We'll probably go and actually kill the butcher. That sounds fun.
Do you want more? Prepare for a long fight. I'll become stronger. An incredible feat.
Gotta read things. Gotta get smart. I used to be a pretty avid reader, but around the time high school started, I just kind of stopped reading. I didn't think it was too boring or anything. I guess it was just a little bit more difficult for me to get into books, because back when I was a kid, that was all I really had to do. I mean, apart from going outside and all that, but I wouldn't have any type of smartphone or anything, because they hardly existed when I was a kid. The smartest phone back then was like a BlackBerry or something. But once I started getting, I had an iPod first. That was my first kind of smart device. But once I got into that, I kind of stopped reading in my free time and mostly used that if I wasn't playing a video game, like an actual video game.
That was just a taste.
I have started reading again though a little bit. If anyone's heard of it, I'm reading the Strength and what is it called again? The Muscle and Strength Pyramid. The training and nutrition ones for the Muscle and Strength pyramid. I'm reading both of those books at the moment. And I'm also reading a book called Make Something Up. It's by Chuck Palahniuk, the guy who wrote Fight Club. And it's just a collection of weird stories. But I find it pretty interesting. If anyone ever read the Campfire Weenies books, by I want to say it was Lewis Duncan, but I'm not entirely sure. It's kind of like that, but at a much more mature level. Crit hit chance doesn't go up. I feel like crit hit chance is really important, especially in the beginning of the game, or most. I feel like the effects of it are amplified at the beginning of the game. How does this not have more damage? 48 dexterity. Yeah, this definitely has more. Oh, I don't have the. Okay, I have the gem in there. What's the thinking?
That was just a taste.
But back to what I was saying about Spider. Um, the if the gameplay looks choppy at all, my friend said he didn't mind if I uploaded in 720 because he said he can hardly notice the difference, at least on his phone, between 720 and 1080. And that might be because the pixel fidelity is a little bit worse on his phone, but or compared to others. But I'm definitely sure that most people would recognize the difference. So I'll probably still be uploading in 1080 unless the frame rate drops just are unbearable for you guys and you'd rather see smoother gameplay at a lower resolution. Which I understand. Probably use multi-shot instead of elemental arrow. Yeah, that'll work.
Bleed, you filth!
The fetid, pallid malaise
Speed
has fallen over
bonus.
the manor we now
I
call
like the
home.
action combat
Albert
system.
seems
They
to
added
be
it in
enjoying
season
himself
6.
in our new home, however.
But it's also kind of disappointing you don't get the killed like such and such in one strike anymore. That was really satisfying when you got like a killed 30 enemies in one strike type thing.
Bleed, you filth!
Am I lagging? Yep. PTR servers. I've never really experienced bad lag in Diablo 3 at all, until the PTR, honestly. I figure with the PTR, it's only in use for so long, so I figure it's probably not their first priority to keep it, or to have giant servers for it.
I need more hatred to do that.
But even still, the lag in the PTR is definitely noticeable. I didn't have much of it until I'd probably been playing, probably put about 4 days of time into the PTR, and that's when I started noticing a lot of lag. I'm guessing eventually people started overloading the servers and such. What is this? Is this a wizard thing? Oh, is this the... I really hope this is Leorix. It is. But this is also Leorix, so let's see. Oh no, this is the Broken Crown. That's what I figured. Let me put this on actually really quick. What am I doing? I need to put a ruby in there. Put the ruby in. Oh, I already picked up all this stuff. Never mind.
I need to go back.
I forgot about the struggle of having to level my artisans on hardcore. I do like that hardcore gives you a truly fresh leveling experience, at least the first time you do it.
I've got some brand new goods you might be interested in.
Let me find my driller. I'll just disassemble that. But I do want to upgrade it a few times. Do I not have enough to make? Oh, I have no money. So what is going on here? Did I say I was going to disassemble it? I meant to say salvage. I don't know what game. It's not the first time it's happened to me. Bob Saget. I'm gonna go roll with Kadala. Just
Shy.
because I can.
I've seen that.
That is too expensive.
Okay. I guess that's not a bad helm to have something socketed into. I mean, at least I should find more rubies now. We'll do a Nephilim Rift. Then we'll probably quit out and run halls again.
Brave the rifts, and you will be well.
Yeah, I was definitely noticing some frame rate drops, especially right there. Anyone that's watching this video has no doubt seen at least one of Riker's videos or heard of a YouTuber named Riker. Okay, I don't know what's going on there, but I like the way Riker puts it when he talks about multi-shot. He says it literally hits anything 1 million screens away, and it's pretty much true. It's just got such a long radius and spread. Gosh, there's so much. There's so many items destroyed. It's crazy.
My hatred is too low.
So many destructible objects, you might say. Grotesques are probably one of my least favorite enemies in the game. For some reason, I really enjoy actually killing them. I don't know why. It's annoying if they leave behind enemies, but it's fun killing them. But at the same time, I don't actually like them that much as an enemy. Probably just because if they're champions or elites, you have to wait until after they've actually blown up to get their little orb things. Alright, we're leveling up pretty fast now. I kinda wanna okay, this is fine. I was about to say I kinda wanna bump the difficulty up, but then again I'm really afraid to have a lag there.
Sweet revenge.
Oh, this is unbearable. I like how this is only an orange bar. This seems to be like a freaking triple red bar or something like that. Sorry about that. It's kinda cold in my room. I get really tired when I get cold. Well, for the most part, if it's unbearably cold, I just start suffering. I hate cold so much. I guess I'm slightly cold-natured, maybe. I'm not sure if that has anything to do with it or if that's even true, but I just do not like the cold. And I get cold pretty easily, so. Now things are starting to get fun. I don't really use Spike Trap that much, so I honestly probably replace that with my companion. Unless I got a cool route. No, I didn't. Yeah. Discipline. Oh, that is such a weird noise. When I get marked for death, I'll switch that out, but... Ooh, yes. Trying to get things that slow. Action shot. Elemental. Ball lightning. Not gonna use that. Bola's Thunderball. Let's use that actually. Okay, now this. There. I think I almost always have Vault on 2. Back to the lag. Okay, this is fine. Does anyone out there use Q, W, E, and R for their skill slots instead of 1, 2, 3, 4? I always just kind of wonder why people do that. I guess it's a more central location on the keyboard in a way, but I don't know. I could easily get used to it because I mean it's just moving my hand down just slightly, but I wouldn't want to get used to it. Hey, look, chest armor. This is definitely a very fun part of the leveling process. Around 20 it starts to really pick up. Uskong. I probably did not say that right at all. Please don't kill me for that. Hammer of the Ancients. God, okay, I think I have enough to desocket this so I can put something better in there. Gold wrap is actually probably helping me out a lot, I think about it. But this is more damage, so... Wow. This ring does not want to get replaced. Oh, great. That's fine. Still only on 2 bar, not a 1 bar. Oh, this is awful. I didn't necessarily do full out testing, but I did let the game run for a little bit before actually starting this recording, and I did notice there was when I first got on there was a lag spike in terms of latency, but then it went away and I didn't really think much of it. Sorry that you guys are having to watch this, but this is most of this playthrough. Well, I'm not sure when the PTR ends actually. Oh crap, I just realized that. I don't know when the PTR ends. But for the most part, these playthroughs should be done by the end of the PTR. I'll check that after this episode to see how often I need to be putting out episodes. Because I was gonna go with about an episode a day, but if I don't have that many days per se, then, you know, probably need to ramp up either the amount of content in an episode or how many episodes I'm putting out in a day. This is Leorix. Okay, so I'm getting a good amount of legendaries from the Rift Guardian, so I actually might continue to do rifts. I know I will be doing at least one other rift, or one additional rift. 97%. That's a really good roll. With then crit hit chances on there. God, that Mandal heal is not giving up. It's freaking relentless. Let's put that in there. Okay, we're actually using Leorix this time. Cool. Let's make another square one. And maybe we can make a... What? I cannot... Oh, I have to dodge it. Oh, yeah, I have to train him. Okay. Requires artist... I can't read. Okay. Requires artisan level 8. That's... Of course. Let's just put this in there. Let's go for another rift. Let me check the recording time really quick, guys. Alright, we're at 21 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna end this episode after this rift, and right after this record the next one. But to put in that thumbnail, I had to basically do like 5 minutes of editing in Movie Maker, and even with that, it requires me to like convert it basically into a Movie Maker file, I believe. And so I don't want to be converting like an ultra long video into a Movie Maker file and then cutting it down. I'd rather just wait in shorter periods of time. So that's why I instead of doing an hour of recording or so and then trimming it down, I'll just be doing probably about 30 minutes at a time at the most. Let me know if there's any way to, I guess, get around that, or just doing it at an hour at a time and then cutting the videos in half, if that would be better. I'm not sure if I would get less or more wait time with either method.
My hatred is too low.
Mortar. Oh, jeez. Oh, ranged character's worst enemy. Is that a shoulder piece? It is not. Okay. Critical hit chance goes up by 2% though. And it's a good amount of dexterity. Not dexterity, toughness. It was an upgrade. Oh, okay, I don't have to worry about toughness anymore, actually. Slightly better. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't go to sleep until about 5 o'clock 2 nights ago, I believe. Well, nice. Yeah, 2 nights ago. Yeah. So I'm still a little bit tired from that. I can't get over the crit hit chance losing that, so I'm not gonna equip that legendary, unequip that legendary. Ooh, a shoulder piece finally. I thought I was in Hall's Agony for a second, like the actual map of Hall's Agony. Like, I thought I was not in a rift. I forgot I was in a rift. Put it that way. I was about to say we can go kill the butcher, but I was like, didn't I already do that? And I did, in fact, already do that. Oh, I didn't tell you guys. I ordered a a blue snowball recording mic. I was thinking about my mic, I guess, that I ordered, which is a blue snowball recording mic. Okay, so I ordered that today, and I got the 2-day shipping with Prime thing, and then canceled Prime. I'm not sure if if the charge is actually gonna go to my card or not, since I canceled it. It did say I would be refunded within 3 or 5 days, but regardless, that should be here in 2 days. So yeah, hopefully audio quality will be a little bit better than my Turtle Beach headset. But if you guys watched the dual comm that I did with ClassyCorgi over Five Nights, well, not over, but while playing Five Nights at Freddy's, it was a dual live commentary. We used his blue snowball mic, and when listening to it, it actually seemed to it picked up a lot more background static and ambient noise, I guess, more so. It didn't seem as focused as this mic, but then again, I guess this mic was meant to be solely for picking up voice, since it is a headset mic, and the one he had was, I don't want to say more of an all-purpose mic, but one to pick up, it's supposed to pick up the sound of the entire room, I'd say. But that's just in my opinion. I don't know too much about mics. I'm not a mic expert at all. But I definitely heard that the blue snowball was a great entry-level mic, and it was only about $50. So you guys probably know I'm not too serious about the whole YouTube thing. It's just a hobby that I really like doing this. I mostly really like playing video games, but this adds another aspect of video games for me. But I did want to invest in that mic solely for the reason that it's a USB microphone, and the microphone I'm using right now actually needs an audio jack and a recording jack to get audio into pick up my voice through the mic. So getting a USB microphone will free up an audio jack and a recording jack for me, because I have 2 of each on my computer, but the front panel ones don't work, or either not hooked up, one of the 2. I'm too lazy to go hook them up, but I'm almost certain that they don't work, actually. I think my motherboard might only support one, and so they're, I guess, not hooked up. So what I end up having, or what I am actually doing right now, is when I wanted to get audio on my headset, I'd have to take out the desktop audio, which, I mean, it makes sense that I wouldn't have desktop audio on while wearing a headset, since I'd already have the headset on, so it's like, what's the point of listening to the desktop while wearing headphones? But what was I gonna say? Oh, it's just annoying. That's what it is. That was what I was going to say. It's inconvenient and annoying to have to go to the back of my computer and unplug the desktop speakers and then plug in my mic audio every time I want to make a video. Not too much of a hassle. It's something I could live with, but, you know, at the same time, it is a bit annoying. So being able to eliminate that process and upgrade my mic, you know, I thought it was a pretty good decision. I feel like a USB mic is more universal anyways. Just be gentle, I bruise easy. He's just standing there. What's going on? Okay, there we go. I really thought I hit a major lag spike right there for a second, and I got kind of scared. Pretty sure I already said, but I'm most likely gonna die to a lag death since this is on the PTR. Hopefully I'll hit 70 before that happens, but you know, you never know. I like this map, so I'm gonna stay in here for a bit longer. Ooh, power pylon. Wish I had Nemesis bracers, but you know.
Not enough hatred.
I don't think I've unlocked them yet, actually. I don't know what level Nemesis bracers get unlocked at. Oh, dang it, I cleared out most of the rift. That is unfortunate.
I am returning to town.
Alright, so we're gonna be wrapping up the videos in just a little bit. We got 10 levels on in this episode. If we went at this pace, we'd have 7 episodes of this. But we most likely won't, as the last 9 levels get a little, I guess not necessarily grindy, I mean,
Feel more powerful.
but you could definitely notice a slowdown there. It'll probably start taking us about 1.5 rifts to level towards the end, so. I'll go ahead and end the video here, you guys, and start working on the next one. This video will be uploaded tonight, though. The next, most likely early morning. So I'll see you guys later in the next one. Bye.